that, I'm live. I'm at Golden Bar. It's in Bassac Lane, just a few steps from my place. I came out to grab some dinner. I'm gonna get I ordered a fish and chips. It's Saturday night, like 7 p.m. I just found out today I got a solo gig on September 24th. And it's like a songwriters night at Backstreet in Bassac Lane. So that'll be cool. It's like 3 songwriters, and you each play 4 songs, and then again you play 4 more songs each, so you get to go up twice kind of thing each. And just so you know, there's a members section now on this channel, and just yesterday I posted another video for the members. So now there's 2 there. There's one on laughing gas balloons at the bars, and there's one on Happy Pizza. So to join that, you go to like the home page, and there should be a join button beside the subscribe button. Sometimes people can't see it on their phone. You got to use an iPad or a computer if you want to get into that. I've got a few members now starting to join. If you guys have any questions, I'm just rambling this stuff while people join in the room here. We're at a place called Golden Bar, getting a fish and chips. I got a beer. It's kind of a fancy place, and looks like a nice bar right when you walk in here. I'll show you. Then upstairs, they have karaoke upstairs. You could probably hear them. If you're interested in teaching, there's a link in the description for the same Tesla course that I took. That's the best way to get started because it lines up with a job. If you do the in-person class, the first month of accommodations included too. So it's the best way to get like your foot in the door in the country, get settled in. They line you up with a job, and then 4 weeks goes by, and all of a sudden you have a job, an apartment, you have a whole life going on here. And so that's the one I always recommend to people. And if you want to check it out yourself, there's a link in the description. You can also do it online at home if you want. It's a bit cheaper. And then if you've already taught before, you already have a TEFL, you can still go to the website. They have a separate program just for job assistance. If all you need is to help get a job, they have that too separately. So if you're interested, check it out. And if you go for it, mention Tom Trips Out, because I get a little commission, and then that helps support this channel. You guys have any questions? I booked a trip to Siem Reap. That's something new to talk about. So from September 21st to 24th, for 3 nights, I'm gonna go to Siem Reap. And I'll probably collab with For Real and Dave Does Cambodia. They're 2 channels and 2 YouTube channels that do Cambodia stuff in Siem Reap. Nice. Johan Rodriguez says, "Hey Tom, nice time for a live." Hey, sorry. Sorry, no. They're trying to sell, little kids come around and try to sell stuff. I just put a short about that actually. It's not that late now, it's only 7, but it's really weird when they'll come around at like 2 in the morning sometimes. You're like, go to bed. Why are you walking around with little kids? Yeah, so I was saying I'm going to Siem Reap in like 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks from yesterday. And I'm gonna do a couple collab videos with For Real and with Dave Does Cambodia. And then I think there'll be some more collabs to come after that, but I don't want to talk about it yet. So there's some cool videos planned. I'm sure you all know For Real channel. I've never met them in person, but we chat back and forth all the time. And also, since no one's saying anything, just so you know, if you feel like supporting, or you know, you're in a happy mood, there's you can send super thanks and donations in this chat too if you want to help support the channel. Or just press like, that's free. Maybe put in the chat what country you're watching from. That's interesting. And what, maybe your country, and what time is it? I'm sure a lot of you are like, can't tell me what to do. I got a fish and chips on the way. I know I already mentioned it, but now I got 9 people here. There was only like 1 person before. And I've got I said it earlier, but now there's people here. I've got a members section as well. So if you're interested in like exclusive videos, I do more adult ones. Like I have one on Laughing Gas and Happy Pizza. Laughing Gas balloons at the bars and Happy Pizza. So I have those 2 videos in the members section. It's about $3.99 a month. And I'm gonna put a video there about once a month. Oh. Colombia. Sweet. That's one of my favorite accents when they speak English. It's my favorite accent to listen to, someone speak English. What brings you to the channel, Johan? Are you thinking about moving here? Am I saying your name right? Tara Turkic says, I'm in Siem Reap for a while now. Nice. I don't know when you joined. I was just saying I'm gonna visit Siem Reap for 3 nights in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks from yesterday. So I'm going from like Thursday to Sunday in 2 weeks. From the USA, nice. I'm from Canada. Where in the USA? Yohan says, I've been around for a while, don't you remember? Yeah, I remember you in the lives, but I don't think I met you. Cali, nice. So Tara from USA said, I asked where in USA, she said CA, I think that's California, right? Johan says, I just like Cambodia and your style is good. Nice. Yeah, a lot of people that like, if you like my channel, they usually say it's because I'm not all fake and trying to put on an act or whatever. Just like, here I am. Here it is. There's some cool gigs coming up. Like in October, one of my bands got asked to play at a resort on Koh Rong Island. It's at Ness Beach, and we're playing, I think it's 3 nights. It's at least 2. And often what happens when you're there, the other resorts neighboring find out about you, and you can often do a 3rd night like at one of those resorts, if not at the same place. Like, And they give us a room there, they pay for the boat ride, we get money, we get food. It's like it's great fun. And then the whole day, you're basically on vacation, and then at night you play a concert, and then everything's paid for. Like, I think we have to pay for our own, he said food, but I think that's a dinner ticket. So I think breakfast and lunch, we gotta figure it out. At breakfast, I don't need much. You need like a coffee and some snack. So really, I just need to buy lunch. That's it. So to have a 3-day vacation where all you have to do is buy 3 lunches and everything else is paid for. And you get money. Yeah, I'm getting money anyway, so it'll pay for the lunches. Howdy, Jonathan DT says. Howdy to you. Oh, I think my food's coming. No, it was someone else's. Oh, there's more. I think there might be more. Hey. Thank you. So I got a fish and chips. I just sent you a text. Yeah. There we go. It was blurry for a second there. So you get a little salad. Looks like a few pieces there, and then some chips. Tara says, I first was in PP, but found it a bit much, so I'm in Siem Reap now. It's more my style. Yeah, it's cool because you still have all the good things about a city in Siem Reap, but you can get to the countryside in like 20 minutes, and you have all the good things of a big city and a small town at the same time, kind of. There's a big popular area called Pub Street. So it's not like you're in a small town and you can't go out. There's like a major area for going out. I got a really good deal at the Mad Monkey for my booking in Siem Reap, which is like a party hostel, but they also have rooms you can get for just yourself. So it's not the bunk bed. So I got my own private room, and I'm paying like $14 a night for 3 nights. So it was like $40 for 3 nights. Jonathan says, where in Phnom Penh are you? I'm at Basak Lane at Golden Bar. You can see it behind me there. Golden Bar. Basak Lane. Try this food. It's kind of a fancy place. I think this meal is like $8. It's been raining really hard all day long. Usually it's rain season in here, but usually that means like for 2 hours. Usually every day between like 4 and 5:30 it rains really hard. And that's it, and then it stops. But today it's just been raining like all day. It kind of stopped, but it's still like crappy out. It's not pouring rain anymore, but so I've been sitting in all day, so I'm getting a nice dinner. I won't be able to monetize this video because of all the music. Yeah, it's good. The fries are really good. Like where it's crispy on the outside and fluffy inside. Tara says, I missed Dave's birthday where I could have met everyone. Yeah, I did too. I don't know if you're in here when I mentioned it. When I go to Siem Reap in 2 weeks, I'm going to meet them and do videos with them and stuff. And I don't know if I can, I think shortly after that, I think For Real's going to visit Phnom Penh, and there could be more stuff coming from there. I won't say any more though. So in the next 2-3 weeks, there's going to be some cool collab videos with me and For Real and Dave, and I think also Itchy Feet on the Jeep, and also one other guy. Jonathan says rainy season is good because it cools everything down. It cools everything down around 5 p.m. Yeah, it's really nice and cool out now. That's right. Johan says he had an offer there in March, but he's 42 already, and he has a house there in Colombia. I also live with my parents, but you never know. The age thing doesn't matter. You can be any age. Some people think you can't come here and teach if you're old, but there's lots of old teachers. Some people retire in their home country and then come here and teach after they retire. Ooh, wow. I'm just cracking into the fish now, and it's like really crunching good. Very good. Tara says, hopefully a meetup somewhere would be nice to see everyone. Yeah. Well, I'll be doing lives there, and maybe hit the, I know it sounds lame, you're probably sick of hearing it from everyone, but you know when everyone says hit the bell icon? There's a little bell icon, and it'll send you a notification if I'm doing something or posting something on YouTube. So then if I go live with them, or like on the first day I get there, I haven't met them yet, but I go live, you'll get a little bing, and then you'll be like, oh yeah, Tom's in Siem Reap now. Let's get a meetup going. In the hostel I'm staying at, Mad Monkey, they organize events. I stayed there once before, so that's how I know. I wanted to try somewhere different actually, but then I got that really good deal, and I thought, I know it's a good place, and I got a really good deal, so. They organize events, and one of them is a pub crawl. Pub crawl, they do it all the time. I think you pay $10, and you get this red sleeveless shirt that says Mad Monkey, and everyone wears it, so you all go out in a pack of people, and you start off the night, you all meet like in the lobby of Mad Monkey's, like a bar, and you all sit there, and you all get, what's included in the $10 is a shirt, and they give you a little sand pail bucket full of a drink, like a mixed drink, like rum and coke or something. So everyone's finishing their like bucket, and then they take us out, and they go bar to bar to bar, and they have agreements with all the bars. So each bar you go to, they give us a free shooter, like a shot that's not a real shot, like a lame shot. And then you wind up at the last bar, is this big bar called Temple, and everyone's dancing, and like, it was a cool video. Maybe I'll do a live before, I'll let you know when I'm doing a pub crawl in Pub Street, and then we can get more people out. I said it at the beginning, but now there's like way more people here. If anyone's interested in teaching, or moving to Cambodia, and you're wondering like where's a good place to do your TESOL or TEFL, there's a link in the description to the one I took, and they line you up with a job placement afterwards. If you do the in-person course in Phnom Penh, the first month's accommodation is included with it too. They also do it in Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam, so if you're interested in either, just look at that link. And they also do job assistance. So if you've already taught before, or you already have a TEFL, you could still check out that website because they have a separate one just to help you get a job. And then mention Tom Trips Out. It's a really good salad dressing. I don't know what they put on here. Can't describe it. Jan says, have I seen a UFO? I don't think so. You never know though, we're never paying attention. You could glance up and you see a light go by and you're like, keep walking around, you're not even looking for it. Tara says, I'm 51, so crawling might be a bit much, but then again, I'm half Irish, so yeah, but I could like break away from the crawl and hang out with other people or something. Sean D says, can you speak more about women in Cambodia in future videos? Do you mean like Cambodian women, or just like being an expat here, a lot of the people you interact with will be other expats. So you'll just be talking to women from the UK or America or Australia or Canada. But I don't do, yeah, I could. Sean's asking, do I plan to find a girlfriend here? If I met someone, good, but I'm not like, I'm really independent. I'm not like, I don't ever think about that I need that or I'm missing, I don't ever feel like I'm missing something or missing that. But I'm single. I'm not going out looking for it. It would have to like land in front of me and be better than being alone, and then I would pursue it. I love being alone so much. I like hate the idea that someone else might have a say in what I do with my free time. That really doesn't go as well with me. Sean D says, do you watch content like Netflix, Disney, WWE? I don't really. I watch YouTube a lot. I don't have a Netflix account anymore because it's just an easy way to save money. It's expensive now. Like it's easy to save money if you just don't have Netflix. I don't really watch TV. Too bad. I was using this website for a while that had free shows and movies, and then they just shut down a few months ago. I really like this show on the History Channel. It's called Alone, and it's like survival in the woods type of show. And they split 10 people up, so they're totally by themselves, and they have to see who lasts the longest, kind of thing. Johan, yeah, that's better to be independent, even when it may sound selfish for some people. Well, yeah. I think it's more selfish if I'm that kind of person and then I still go out and try to date and get action or whatever. That's way more selfish because I already know I'm not into it. Like, so it's actually thoughtful not to bring anyone into my world if I'm not open to that. You know what I mean? It's just headaches and more shit to think about. Initial Rudy, Rude Boy. Hey Tom, what other sources of income do you have other than teaching? Well, my YouTube channel is monetized, so if anyone feels like sending a super thanks or super chat in the chat, it's available. The option's open. I get a little bit of money from the ads, and then when I'm helping people that are thinking about moving here and they don't know what to do or what steps to take. I help give them advice and explain what I did, and I show them like the TEFL course that I took. It takes place in Phnom Penh. They line you up with a job. I've already helped about 5-6 people come here and become certified, and they're teaching here now. And when they sign up for that course and they use my name, Tom Trips Out, as their referral for taking the course, then that teacher's course pays me a referral. So that's another source of income that I've got. Then also I play in like 4 bands, 4 or 5. It's hard to tell. Some of them are the same people, but you're just doing a slightly different project or different type of music, kind of. But anytime we play, I get money, usually like 50 or 60 bucks. Plus free food that night and beer. So far I usually play about 2 or 3 times a month. So that's like 100, 150 a month right there from gigs. Sean says, hey Tom, do you plan to live there full time? Yeah, already am. And I'm doing solo. I didn't even mention that about the bands and all that. I do singer-songwriter on acoustic, and since being here I never really showed anybody that. I'm way stronger on bass, so that's what I've been just focusing on that. But then just lately I've been letting it out and playing at open mics, and I played an acoustic night a couple weeks ago, and then now I got asked to do a songwriter night where it's a whole, like the first show I had was only 3 or 4 songs, and now I have to play 10 songs. So it's a much better gig at a nice outdoor patio thing, and it's like a songwriter artist night. So on top of the 4 bands, I got solo stuff going too, but that's way less frequent. That's just going to be here and there. Just my original songs, so no one really wants to hear that. Sean, do you wish you saved up more money before coming there to be even more financially independent? I did, but I would recommend that. Yeah, like the more you have saved up, the more, you feel more bulletproof. You're more secure, you feel. Even if you're not going to spend it all, like, it's a nice feeling to have more than you need, like, saved in for a rainy day, or if things go wrong, you're still going to be okay. Right now, I have more in my account than I've ever had. in Cambodia, I mean. In my Cambodia account. Sean says, Dave in Cambodia is a great guy, but he brought over 9,000 and within 2 years he left his teaching job and now is struggling badly. Wow. Tara says, my rent's cheap here, so that's a big bonus. That's good. Mine's cheap. Mine's pretty cheap too, but I bet you your apartment's nicer. I pay $250. Oh yeah, I've never done a real good apartment tour of my new place yet. I've shown it in lives here and there. I could do that tomorrow maybe. Clean up my place and then do an apartment tour. Official one. Pay $250 a month. I'm on the 3rd floor and I have to go upstairs. It's a really narrow staircase. It's like just as narrow as your shoulders. Like, it's really weird for carrying stuff up there. Like when I come down, it's not like you're walking through the hallway with your guitar bag like that. It's like I have to take the guitar, put it in front of me, and hold it like that, and go down the stairs like that. Sean says, please live stream more often. I will. I don't think I can do it every day, but maybe every other day or something. It's just, if you do it every day, then there's like nothing to talk about since the last one you did. And sometimes no one joins. Like this one's nice, there's 12 people here, but let's switch up the view. Sean says, your channel's inspiring. Please keep making content. Thank you, man. I will. That's not different enough. There. Now it's a different view, and you can see this life going on behind me a little bit. So you have your personal alley. I bet there's some cats around. Yeah, there are. There's like two. There's like, and they fight at night sometimes. There's probably like 5 cats. Sean, how much money did you have saved up from Canada before coming there? Like $3,000. I had a weird case because I was leaving Canada during all the COVID times, and you need about $1,000 a month, or maybe $1,200 a month if you want to go out a lot and be social. So if you have like $2,000 or $2,500, you'll be fine. And maybe also have credit cards, like if there's an emergency, or aside from your $2,500 cash, like you should have some way of having more in case something. The initial Rudy says, how long are you still going to be in Cambodia for? I don't know, indefinitely, forever. Circuit 7 active says, can you teach part-time? Like just for 4 hours a day? You can, but there's less opportunities for part-time. Most job postings for teachers, they want like a full-time teacher, but there are like what are they called? Language centers. And some schools that do like a drop-in program, so it would be like in the evenings. So the kid would go to like their normal school during the day, and then at like 3:30 or 4, go to this other program where you would be the teacher, but from, I'm just making it up, like between 4 and 7 or something. You know what I mean? There's drop-in programs like that, and then at learning centers, or no, sorry, language centers. That's what they're called. It's kind of like a private tutoring school, and it's for all. It could be any ages. Adults go there sometimes when they want help for job interviews, or university students, or kids. And these language centers, the classes could be all over the place. So I think that's what you'd want to look for, as a language center. And then the hours would be more part-time style. Sean, when do you plan to travel to other countries in Asia? Well, I've done a little bit of it. I've been to Phuket in Thailand, and then I went to Vietnam. I went to Hanoi, and then I've been to like a bunch of cities all around Cambodia. If you go to my playlists, there's separated into playlists the different towns I went to. But I think I didn't make any videos in Hanoi. Hang Fire says, "Hey Tom, if I would transfer US, does it get converted to real or stay in US?" It stays in well, at the ATM you have an option. It'll come up with a choice. Do you want real or do you want USD? Like the bank machines will have the option to which one do you want. So if you choose USD, then there's no conversion fee, but there's still a bank fee. You know what I mean? There's still an ATM fee and a international fee, like if you're taking it from your bank account from back home. But there won't be any currency. You can ask for American out of the ATM. But it only gives you, this is a bad thing, usually it only gives you denominations of $100 bills, US, only $100 bills. But for real, it'll go much smaller. But for US money, the ATM will only have hundreds. And then you want to go buy a street food thing for 75 cents, you give that guy 100, he has no change for that, you know what I mean? So it becomes a pain in the ass to get hundreds. Initial Rudy says, is cannabis legal there? No, but the way it's like here is basically like no one cares, and you can easily get it and find it. Do you keep money in your Canadian account or all your money in your Cambodia account? Sean's asking. Just recently when I just visited Canada, when I came back from Canada, I transferred almost all my money to my Cambodian account now, because now I'm here trying to kick off this new life of like bands and doing online and YouTube and stuff, so I wanted my money here. But I used to keep 1,000 in my Canada account. Also, my logic was my YouTube money, which is very slow, you don't make that much. On a really good month, I could make like 100 in a month off YouTube. But that money, it gets sent to my Canadian account. So I thought, now I'll take it all out, and then over the next few months, slowly, YouTube will keep putting in 100 here, 100 there, so it'll slowly grow up again in my Canada account. Wow, we got 16 people here. You all missed it. I had fish and chips, but it's still here, but I'm at Golden Bar in Basak Lane. There's karaoke going on upstairs, that's the noise. Also, if anyone feels like supporting the channel, super thanks and super chats are available. You could send donations in the chat if you feel like it. You don't need to though, I just love hanging out with everyone. I can't believe there's 16 people now.
Hey bro! How are you? Hello! How are you doing? Good, how are you? Alright, man. Yeah, well rested. Bro! Good. Still alive, oh, last time you were gone. Huh? What's that? Oh, you forgot to take it?
Oh man,
Oh, you left it out?
there's some brutal karaoke going on upstairs.
Amazing.
Sean says, have you heard of a man called No Joke Howard? Yeah. That was someone that had a really strong Cambodia YouTube channel back in the day, but I think a few years ago he passed away, I heard.
Bro, what's this for now?
He had a lot of charisma. Kind of. It was more the channel For Real and Dave Does Cambodia. Those two inspired me. And then I used to watch this other channel, this guy in Thailand. And it was called Ken Abroad, K-E-N, Ken Abroad. I would watch a lot of him. He has like a German accent and he speaks English. For some reason I got sucked into his channel and he's still going now. Ken Abroad. They're just really simple videos and he does really well. I don't know what he's got now, probably 100,000. Sean said, would you consider moving to Siem Reap? It's much cheaper and quiet. Yeah, I would. If I had no commitments here, I would. I just have 4 or 5 bands here. It's just constantly a rehearsal or a gig or something. So I can't, even doing this 3-day trip to Siem Reap, I had to make sure with all these people that they don't need me for anything. But how can it be that much cheaper? Like my rent's $250. I had an apartment in Phnom Penh before that was $140 a month even. So you can find cheap places in Phnom Penh. There's less jobs in Siem Reap too. They're lower paying jobs too. For teaching, I mean. John Paul says, what do you think of CEO Forum? I think it's a great place for Cambodia info if you can get past the bitter and old expats on it. What are the typical expats on the ground there like? Well, there's different like cliques. So like you see like there's really old guys that sit together, and I don't ever talk to them or hang out with them, so I don't know what they're like. But young people are usually just so happy to be here, and they just love this way of life. Like everyone is just loving it here. Sean, Siem Reap is super cheap, bro, and much slower pace. Johan, you made me get hungry, Tom. Gotta grab a bite now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally. And like being bang and it was eating. There was like no end to it.
Well, we'll see. I'm going to see him reap in about 2 weeks. I'm going to see him reap for 3 nights, and then I'll let you know my opinion.
And Sam and I were trying to go on a good trip.
Maybe I can go. Maybe I'll go on an apartment viewing, like pretend that I'm looking for an apartment, and they'll show me an apartment, and then I'll just say, oh yeah, I'll call you later or whatever. Then I just won't take it.
He didn't do it. He didn't do anything. But the first time, they have an argument. Huh? They have an argument. Yeah. And he didn't do anything.
No. Sean says, if you were ever struggling there, would you go back to Canada, work for 6 months, save, and then come back? I'd be way more afraid of struggling in Canada. Like, there's so much opportunity here, and everything's so cheap here, and anything you think of, you could make it happen here. And in North America, you're just screwed at every turn, and it's so much weight on your shoulders, and everything costs so much, and I feel like if I went back to Canada, I wouldn't be able to survive at all. I'd be struggling instantly, and here, anything I think of just blossoms, and I can do anything I want to. I find the West really depressing place to be. They won't want that. Sean's like, you could live with your parents. Neither of us want that. Well, there's down the street, there's supposed to be a fire show where there's like performers that are dancing around, swinging fire around. But I've got to use my phone to pay, so if I don't end the live stream, then when I pay, it's going to freeze for like a minute while I pay, and then it'll come back. If you guys are down for that, I could go see if they're fire dancing, but if not, I should end it like now, and then end it now and just call it a day. You can see it's kind of rainy and crappy out. Sean's asking, how much content of YouTube do you watch? I watch lots. That's basically all I watch. Sean says, please stream for another hour. So my phone will die for that for sure. Let me see how much I have left. Not bad. I got 44% left. I could probably do another like 40 minutes or 35 minutes. I feel like it's just boring. I'm just sitting here. Maybe I could sit the other way and show the street. Trying to find a way to lean it. I can't get it. Yeah, there's a lot. Sean's asking you, is there a lot of Africans here? It's a very popular place for people from South Africa. All different types of people. But like at my last teaching job, I sat at a big rectangle table and it was me, a Canadian, and then like 7 South African people all around my whole table. Just people watching. Maybe this guy's in the live stream and he's saying, "Hey Tom, want a tuk-tuk?" NS says, "Good morning from Canada, but have to leave now." Oh, friggin' raid, eh? Sean, if you have a good income and live in a good area, Cambodia must be amazing. Yeah, I love it here. It's like being on vacation, but you make money. That's what I describe living here like. Does anybody have any ideas for videos? I'm gonna do one on my apartment next, I think. And then I was thinking maybe cell phone plans. Sean says, please do more videos in the member section about the girly bars. Are you a member, Sean? I will do that. Yeah, they don't let you film, but I could try to get as much as I can, kind of thing. You know what else I could do is record them, just the audio, like have a conversation with one of them and record the audio and then like put that audio interview underneath just some footage of Cambodia or something, and you can hear me talk to a lady girl at a bar or whatever. Bar girl. Feels like it's winding down now. A few people are leaving the chat. I will. Sean says, make more of those in the member section. Did you become a member? Oh, you did? Nice. Thanks, Sean. So Sean's become a member of the Tom Trips Out Army. It's a members section on this page where I put like more adult videos. There's one on laughing gas balloons at the bars, happy pizza. I'm gonna do the red light district, like Sean's asking. It's like $3.99 a month. You just go find the join button on my homepage and you can help support the channel and get exclusive videos every month. Be cool like Sean. For your YouTube channel, make videos on apartments, mall reviews, gym and food restaurant reviews. Yeah, I have a few apartment videos. I think I have a playlist on that, and yeah, I'm gonna do one on my apartment. And I've gone to a mall like only once or twice, I think. I don't know if you guys can hear the bad karaoke upstairs. It's crazy. Maybe they're checking out my channel right now. Is that Tom Trips Out? He's showing him. So James is asking, how long do most foreigners stay in Cambodia? Well, I think if they're tourists, it'll be 1 month or 2 months, because that's all you can get. And then if they're teaching here, usually 1 or 2 years. But then there's always people like me that fall in love with it that stay way longer. And then some people bounce around Southeast Asia, like they'll a few years here, a few years Vietnam, a few years Thailand, etc. And some people are only here for a week or two if they're just on vacation. Sean said, please make it the member section more adult themed. 1 or 2 videos there a week. That's too many. It's gonna be like 1 a month, or 1 or 2 a month. Michael says, review some music stores. Yeah, another person asked me to do that actually, and I want to buy a new patch cable actually, so maybe I'll go do that. And I'm low key looking at bass amps. Not that I really want to buy one, but I'm doing all these gigs, and sometimes I have to plug right into the soundboard, and it sounds really crappy. Like what? I'm at a certain level where I need a good bass amp. So that was already on my list coming up, was to do a music store. It's a good idea. Another person was saying gyms. I don't work out. I've never worked out in my life, but I know there's gyms everywhere here. Most apartment buildings, if they're condo style, have a gym right in your building anyways. So there's like lots of gyms here, but I don't know if I can just walk into one and start filming. You can see there was some women there that were from like not from Cambodia, who knows where. There's Danish, Swedish, Australian, UK, South African, Canada, America. All right. It's been an hour now. I feel like we should end it because there's not much left to talk about. Sean, do they have crazy parties there, Tom? Like BDSM or such other stuff? I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. I don't get involved in that stuff. But I'm sure there is, if you know the right people. Alright, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. Oh, what's Tom going to do when he reaches home? Well, it's Saturday night here, so I'll probably just like get ready and go out again because it's only like 8 p.m. now. So I'll probably go out in a couple hours. But yeah, not much. I stay in a lot. I save my partying for when I have gigs and stuff because then I drink for free and you have all your buddies, all your band friends there. When I just go out alone, like right now, I would just be alone, and then it's no point in wasting money when you're just like wandering around the bar alone and stuff. Where to? Right in this street where I am, like right here, if you turn right here, it's just a whole strip of tons of bars and clubs and little bars and stuff, and I live right here too. So there's like 5, 6, 8, 10 places I could go to here. There's a video called Nightlife video that is on this same street here, so if you want to check that out, you can see where I am right now. It's in my, you have to go back a few months ago, I posted a video called Nightlife in Phnom Penh. Sean says, should go to a cheaper girly club and enjoy. It's not my style. I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm uncomfortable like paying for that. Big waste of money. Anyways, we'll end it here. So there should be a video on my apartment coming soon. If you want to be a teacher, look in the link below. If you need a job, look in the link below. Until next time, remember, how you spend your days is the way you spend your life. It's never too late to start tripping out.